Hello everyone, welcome back to the POPSICLE KNIGHT channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video, hit the thumbs down if you don't, and please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. So today I'll be showcasing Meowstic from Battle Styles. But before that, I just want to remind you guys to make sure you complete your versus rewards ladder. The prizes are amazing. You basically get 2 free Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX, which is used in a lot of tier 1 decks right now. And you also get a full art of Cynthia and Caitlyn, 11 free battle style packs, and 1,125 coins. And make sure you complete your daily versus rewards as well, because you can get about 200 coins a day. This is a good time to start saving up your coins, especially with the new set coming out in just a month or so. That way you can just trade the coins for free in-game packs. So with that out of the way, let's move on to our deck build. Meowstic is a stage 1 Pokemon with the ability Ear Moves. Once during your turn, you may move one damage counter from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So you basically transfer damage from your own Pokemon to your opponent's Pokemon. In effect, it acts like a Galarian Zigzagoon with the Headbutt Tantrum ability, but at the same time healing your own Pokemon one damage counter at a time. Obviously, it's not realistic to use Meowstic as our main attacker. It will act as a technical card that will assist us throughout the game. In this deck, our main attacker will be Inteleon VMAX. It has 2 powerful attacks. The first one, for just 1 water energy, Hydro Snipe will deal 60 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, and you may also put an energy attached to your opponent's active back to their hand. Its second attack is Max Bullet for 2 water energy and 1 colorless. It will deal 160 damage, and then this attack also does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. This attack pairs nicely with Telescopic Sight, which increases damage you deal to your opponent's bench Pokemon V or GX by 30. So Max Bullet can deal 90 damage to those Pokemon. And with the help of Meowstic, the damage counters on your opponent's active or bench Pokemon will continue to increase as you continue to transfer damage to them. I will also be using Frostmoth with the Ice Dance ability to help speed up the energy we attach to Inteleon VMAX. Ice Dance basically allows you to attach as many water energy you want from your hand to your water Pokemon in your bench. And Capacious Bucket can help us find lots of water energies from our deck. And since Meowstic's ability technically acts as healing to our Pokemon, I went ahead and amplified that with the help of InDDV for its Watch Over ability, which allows you to heal your active Pokemon by 20 once per turn. This way, it will be a lot harder for our opponent to knock out our Inteleon VMAX. And I also have 1 copy of Malo and Lana to help with the healing. I'm using Snorlax for consistency. Its ability Gourmandize allows you to draw until you have 7 cards in your hand, but it will end your turn. I also have Crobat V for its Dark Acid ability, allowing you to draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. And I also have Marnie and Professor's Research to help with drawing. I also included Mew with the Bench Barrier ability so that we can prevent damage to our bench as much as possible. As for the rest of the deck, I have Evolution Incense, Pokemon Communication, Quick Ball, Reset Stamp, which can be very disruptive in the late game, Switch for mobility, Boss's Orders, Cynthia and Caitlyn in case we want to bring back 1 support card from the discard pile, Skyla and Air Balloon for easy escape, and lastly for energy, I'm using Weakness Guard energy, especially when we're up against lightning type matchups. So this deck is pretty straightforward, but it's interesting nonetheless, and this video will showcase in what situations Meowstic can be useful for. The deck list will be in the description below, but enough talk, let's see some gameplay. Alright, so we're gonna go first here. So we got Snorlax, which is good. It's gonna be good for setup early on. We can set up our Inteleon and InDDV for healing. We can evolve into Inteleon VMAX and put 1 energy on it right away. And we're just gonna Gourmandize. We got a Meowstic. We can probably set up a Meowstic. And we are dealing with a Cramorant V, so we might need Mew here to protect our bench. And looks like our opponent is focusing on fire, so they can definitely charge up their Pokemon really fast, especially with the Welder, so the Welder engine. I mean, we do have an upper hand as far as our matchup goes, so if they use fire types, we can easily knock them out with Inteleon. But with this Cramorant, man, turn 2, 160 damage. crazy insane. It's insane, you know. Welder is a broken card. I'll give it that. So I'll just move Inteleon V in the active, heal it with Indeedee, and evolve into Inteleon VMAX. They won't be able to knock it out just yet, and I could get an Indeedee V to heal, keep healing. But I think I'll set up Meowstic, and I'll just do chip damage. We can knock it out in our next turn. We already have 2 energies on Inteleon VMAX anyway, so we can knock it out, get 2 prizes for that, and we should be able to evolve into Meowstic, and we can transfer these damage counters onto our opponent's Pokemon. So looks like they're gonna go for another bench damage here, or at least another 160 damage to one of our Pokemon. So our opponent's pretty aggressive at the start of this game. Let's see, I can move up Snorlax again, and we can Gormandize in the next turn. And if they knock it out, we can just switch into Inteleon VMAX. Although if they damage our Inteleon VMAX, you know what, they're not gonna be able to knock it out anyways, so we should still be okay. But they have Blacephalon, which can be very, very powerful. So Blacephalon can basically one-hit KO any VMAX in the game, as long as they get enough energies on their hand. So they're gonna continue with the spit shot. They're gonna target our other Inteleon V, which is okay, I think. For the meantime, let's evolve into Meowstic here. Let's transfer some damage counters. So we'll just transfer it on Cramorant V for now. And I think I'll just get rid of this so that we can get full 7 new cards on our hand. We do get a telescopic sight, which is good. They can attack again with Cramorant and knock out our Inteleon V, but not our VMAX. But I think it would be good if we set up a Frostmoth here. So these two knockouts, our opponent will get 5 prizes for that, but they don't have anything to set up with Blacephalon right now, but we will have to take care of that Blacephalon pretty soon. So I'm gonna transfer to Jirachi, because Jirachi has 70 HP and telescopic sight will have no effect on it because it's not a V or GX. So I'm gonna get a Snom here so we can set up a Frostmoth just in case. I'm gonna start energizing our Inteleon V. Switch out into the active. I'm gonna use Watch Over to heal Inteleon, which could be significant. And I'm gonna Max Bullet to knock out this Cramorant and knock out Jirachi as well. So that damage counter that we transferred from Meowstic helped out for us to knock out the Jirachi. Otherwise, we would not have knocked it out. So yeah, Meowstic's ability is actually pretty useful. So long as you have damage counters on your own Pokemon. That's the only thing. So if you don't have any damage on any of your Pokemon, you won't be able to do that. So I was actually thinking of adding a Zigzagoon, Headbutt Tantrum Zigzagoon here, but the deck build was getting too full, and of course you'll want to include Scoop Up Net, but then again there's just no room, so I just settled for Meowstic. So with the powerful attack from Blacephalon, that knocks out our Inteleon VMAX. And they already have another Blacephalon in their hand, or in their bench. So they're all set to go to deal another blow here, so which is not really good. So I'm just gonna keep healing Inteleon V. Maybe that will make a difference. Again, it really depends on how many energies they have in their hand. But Inteleon V is not looking good. They just need 2 fire energies to knock it out, and they'll get 2 prizes. But what I could do here is get 2 energies with the bucket. 4 energies. We got 2 capacious bucket. We can use Malo and Lana to heal. Get rid of this one and 1 energy. And then we can just retreat back. But before that, we have to use Ice Dance, because we can't use Ice Dance to our active. So I think we'll just go for that. I'm gonna retreat here. Meowstic has 1 retreat cost. And then we can use ear moves to transfer to Jirachi again. And I'm just gonna Aqua Report to knock out this Blacephalon. And they have a Welder and 2 energies, and they have Giant Hearth to set up. So they definitely have a lot of energies. But you know what, with the 2 energy, if they use Welder, that'll energize their Blacephalon, but they'll need 4 energies on their hand at least to knock out our Inteleon V. Yeah, even with the Zigzagoon, they'll still need 4 energies. So 3 energy to energize Blacephalon, and 4 energies on their hand, which is definitely doable with all that drawing. And Jirachi's here to get Fire Crystal. My goodness, that's 3 fires. So they're definitely going to be able to set up here. There's the Welder, and then they draw 3 cards after this. Yeah, Welder is broke. Scoop up net. Here it is. Do they have 4 energies to knock out our Inteleon V? Oh. Okay. They're gonna still go for the Jirachi. Okay. There's another switch. Quick Ball. Another Jirachi. Scoop up net. What? Oh. Okay. They still need 4 energy. Oh. Maybe they don't have the energies. I don't know. All right. I'll take it. I will take that win. That was a fair win. So good game, I guess. Okay. So our opponent allowed us to go first, which is fine with me. Let's put Snorlax in the active. We can start setting up our Frostmoth here. We have a Quick Ball as well, which can get us Inteleon. And we are up against the Lightning deck. We are weak against it, so we'll have to dig for our Weakness Guard energy so that we can attach it on Inteleon. Get more Frostmoth. Don't want to fill up my bench too much, so I think I'll use Quick Ball and probably get rid of this. And I'll get my Inteleon V so we can set up. I would really like an energy on it at the very beginning, but for now we can use the Telescopic Sight. And let's see, Evolution, Incense. We can get Frostmoth. At least we're thinning out the deck, and I'll just get 1 card here, which is okay. Oh, we got a Quick Ball. Maybe we can get rid of Skyla or the Switch. So I'm just gonna get rid of Skyla then, and then I'll get Esper so we can set up our Meowstic, and I'm gonna Gormandize on our first turn. And we get another Inteleon V, which is really good. Especially Inteleon V might not survive our opponent's attacks early on unless we get that weakness guard energy. So it's good to have a secondary, a second backup Inteleon V. There's the Bolton V. So typical lightning deck setup. Pretty sure they're gonna put lightning energy on Bolton V, start energizing Tapu Koko V, then discard lightning energies, get a Tapu Koko Prism Star to energize 2 energies from the discard. There's the Pikachu Air Balloon. Yeah. Typical. Then there's a Crobat. Yep. Alright, well, how are we gonna... well, we got an easy target here for Jirachi. We just have to set up our Inteleon, attack, and then do some serious damage. I mean, with the telescopic sight, we are dealing 90 damage against our opponent's bench GX or V Pokemon, so that's good. Hopefully they don't have a Mew, which can be very difficult for us to speed up the match, because of course we're not hitting our opponent's bench. So I'm just gonna get Frostmoth, which is good actually, and I'll evolve into Inteleon VMAX and put this air balloon on our other Inteleon, and I can attach... oh wait, no, I'll have to attach the weakness guard, so I'll use Inteleon's Ice Dance to attach, and I'm gonna use Professor's Research, or I could use the switch. No, I'll use Professor's Research because we can't attach anyways, unless there's the weakness guard, which is good. Ice Dance this energy here, Ice Dance this energy to the other Inteleon V, use the bucket to get 2 more energies. Then we have an Evolution Incense to get an Inteleon VMAX, or Meowstic actually. So let's just do that. Get this, evolve into this, and I'm gonna switch. Then I'm gonna attack with Hydro Pump. Just remove this card, which can be significant because now they can't attack with Bolton V, because they're going to be focusing their energy attachment on the Mewtwo, or no, not Mewtwo, on Pikachu and Zekrom tag team. So now all they can do is retreat with Bolton, and we can focus our attack on Pikachu and Zekrom tag team. So Pikachu only has 240 HP, so 160 we can hit it for 160, and we can hit it for bench damage for a KO on the next turn. Tag Bolt GX for 200. Oh, wow, okay. So they will be able to knock it out. Just gonna use Marnie here. I get another bucket, but we don't really need it right now. We could really use an DDV right now to heal the active. Unfortunately, we already used up our support, and we can't use this Malo and Lana. So I think I'll just transfer 1 damage counter to Jirachi, which we can actually knock out with this max bullet. So let's just attack so we get 1 prize. There's the NDDV. Okay, so even if they knock out our Inteleon VMAX, we have an Inteleon V ready to go. We just have to find a VMAX And there's the reset stamp. Okay, we got a Skyla, which is good. So we can definitely get a VMAX. And we'll be able to knock out this Pikachu and Zekrom with our next attack. And Bolton, I don't know if we'll be able to knock out Bolton, but with Pikachu and Zekrom out of the way, they won't have enough energy. Yeah, 140 HP. It's not gonna be. Oh, they switch out. Yeah, I was just gonna say they won't have enough energy in play anyways to attack with a lot with Bolton. And unfortunately for them, this is enough for us to knock it out. I could just ear moves just in case. Put that damage counter there. Although with our telescopic sight, it should be enough to knock both these two out. 160 and 90 in the bench, 4-5 prizes. So, well, either way, we would have had a key knockout there. All right, so our opponent chooses to go first. Looks like we're up against the Blastoise deck. So it's water against water. No? Okay. Well, I'm not really sure yet, but they are using a Rapid Strike Octopus here. And they have a Swablu. So, okay. Well, that's gonna be make it a lot harder for us, especially if they manage to evolve that into Altaria, and it's gonna be immune to any of Inteleon V's damage. What I could do is knock it out as soon as possible. I mean, I could snipe it with Inteleon V. And it looks like they're using a Mienfu deck, which deals 90 damage. And it's gonna confuse our Inteleon, which is gonna be a lot harder for us to escape. You know, I use that telescopic sub. I don't know if that's gonna be useful in this game, but I'm just gonna go ahead and Marnie, and I'm gonna get in DDV, and I'll use Pokemon Communication. Could get a Crobat so that we can get more cards, and I'll just use this before I use the bucket. We got a switch, and I think I'm just gonna snipe shot. I'm gonna snipe shot this guy because you know, with the Mienfu, they basically need this octopus to get their either evolution of Mienfu or the Rapid Strike energy. So again, understanding what our opponent's build is all about is key to us being able to win this game if we are able to. And they're using a Mew, which is not good. So the first thing that we gotta do is definitely target that Mew and knock it out. But bringing it to the active is another challenge because we only have 2 copies of Boss's Order. I mean, if we use Cynthia and Caitlyn, we can have 3. So we'll have to really use it wisely and not discard it. But I think setting up 2 in DDV would be good. We got 2 of them here because they're only hitting for 90. So if we heal enough and then we set up a Meowstic, so we'll be healing what, 50 damage each turn. So that's pretty significant. I think we could do that. For now, I'm gonna just snipe shot this guy before I do anything else. I don't want to discard anything just yet, so I don't want to use Quick Ball. I'm gonna use let's see. Let's use Evolution Incense to get Inteleon V. And then I'll just put an energy there. Get rid of this, use a Quick Ball, and I'm gonna start setting up my Mew. I mean, they're not hitting the bench. I think I'll just get Snorlax here, and I'm gonna use Professor's Research. And then I'll use Quick Ball to get Esper, so we can set up our Meowstic. And I'm just gonna Hydro Snipe. Knocking out these Lily's Pokédoll is significant too, because if they remove it from the active, it goes straight to their back to their deck. So if you remove it from play, you know, it's hard for them to get it out of the discard pile, and they won't be able to use it. So the sooner you discard those Lily's Pokédoll, the better you're off, because at least they won't be able to exchange it, because again, you don't get any prizes for knocking out those Lily's Pokédoll. So removing them as soon as possible allows you to be able to attack Pokemon that will give you prize cards. So Snorlax is weak against Mienfu, so they were able to knock it out. I was actually thinking of using Snorlax to attack the Swablu. That's why I played it earlier, but now that it's gone, just gonna evolve into Meowstic for now, and I'm gonna use Skyla to get a boss's order. I really need to focus on this Mew because it's protecting the bench. So for now, doesn't matter which one we pick. Just gonna get rid of this Lily's Pokédoll. Our Inteleon V is not in any danger as of this point. Again, we can heal 50 damage back, 2 from each Indeedee, and then 1 damage counter we can transfer to that Octopus, which will slow them down, especially if they don't have anything to energize their Mienfu. They won't be able to attack. So that's the plan. Oh, there's the Altaria. So I was hoping to knock it out before they could set it up, but that was meant to, I guess that was inevitable. So okay, well, see, that's the thing with Mienfu. It confuses our active, which is not good, because now I can't attack. And that really messes things up, because even if I boss's order Mew, see, if I boss's order, I won't be able to knock it out, and I don't have any switching option here. I can put this energy on Meowstic, switch with Malo and Lana, but then I can't get Mew with boss's order. So that's the problem I have. And I can't use Professor's Research because that will just, I need this boss's order. I cannot afford to discard it. So I'll just transfer, I'll just keep transferring damage counter onto that Octopus. I think at least it will slow it down, and I won't be able to damage our opponent in any way at this point. What I could do is just use Malo and Lana, switch into Meowstic, have Meowstic You know what? Let's go for it. Max bullet. Let's go. Alright, cool. Don't ever do that, guys. I took a chance. If I had failed, then, I mean, I have another boss's order in the deck, but I guess the safest way I could have done that was Malo and Lana. Retreat, have Meowstic receive damage. But you know what? That's the thing. It could be significant. They could knock out our Meowstic in this turn, so probably not a good idea to put it in harm's way anyways. So I mean, either way, it could have gone bad one way or another. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, so Meowstic is resistant to fighting, so it could actually survive. We could have actually done it that way, but that's fine. We'll just heal with our 2 NDDVs. And what I could start doing here is start transferring ear moves and start transferring damage counter to that octopus. We're almost there. We're almost there. I'm just gonna retreat into this guy. Now that they don't have a Mew, we can actually start doing some serious damage to our opponent's bench Pokemon. So even if this Altaria don't receive any damage, we can actually knock this guy out. I think I'm just gonna do that because that's their main attacker. We got one more price off of that. We get a Snom, and yeah, I'm thinking of actually using Meowstic here as our main source of damage to this Altaria, because once they run out of Pokemon and they just decide to do an all-out Altaria, you know, just beat everybody with Altaria, they could do it that way. So Meowstic would actually be a good source of damage counters to transfer onto Altaria, and you know, within a reasonable amount of turns we can eventually knock it out. So I'm gonna continue to transfer damage to this octopus, and we will actually knock it out. So we get another price card for that. So Meowstic, man, slowly but surely it will do the job. That's why I find it very interesting. Very interesting card indeed. And this is just one way, and I'm just continue to hit that way they won't be able to find any evolutions or again the rapid strike energies. So with that key Pokemon out of the way, it should be a lot easier for us to deal with this this matchup. So the only thing that's in our way really is this Altaria. Turn board, and they're out. They don't have any more cards in their hand. So ear moves, I'm gonna transfer energy on Altaria now. That's gonna be my focus, because all the other Pokemons that they have is not really much of a concern for us. And I'm gonna evolve into, and I think I'm just gonna energize Frostmoth. It will only hit for 30 damage, but against this Altaria, that could be very significant. It only has 110 HP, so you know, with enough damage counters dealt to it and Frostmoth's 30, we can knock it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just deal this finishing blow on that Mienfu. And so we just have to deal with one more KO and we'll have this game. So I mean, you know what, our opponent has a good setup, but I think we just I think we have a better technical cards being used. So we have healing, we're transferring damage counters to them, and yeah. Oh, you know what? With that Mienfu, they go straight back to the deck, so it doesn't really matter if we put damage counters on it. But you know what? That's okay. But now they'll have to set it up, and they won't be able to set it up because we could just continue to max bullet and knock it out before they can even set up. So all these healing going on, transferring damage counters. Can just I can heal with Malo and Lana actually, and start attacking with Frostmoth. I could do that, but I think I'll just retreat because we do need the damage counters to transfer onto Altaria. So I don't want to heal it. I'll just retreat. And I'm gonna I'm gonna attack with the Aurora Beam. We actually live to see the day that Frostmoth becomes the main attacker. Let's go. 50 ear moves, transfer an energy, damage counter, watch over Frostmoth. So even if they yeah, even if they knock it out, we should be able to knock it out in 2 turns. Yeah, yeah, that's that's it. That's the let's go. That's the answer. All right, well, good game to our opponent. That was a nice showcase. Meowstic definitely has a lot of potential since it basically acts as an endless source of damage counter against your opponent, while at the same time healing your own Pokemon in a way. This is a very useful card given the right combination, and I really liked how it worked with the Inteleon VMAX because it really contributed to key knockouts, especially on the weaker opponents, which is pretty significant in the price exchange. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to smash that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay safe and have a great day.